Sagittarius, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you a little bit different today. We're going to do the second half of 2024. So we're going to do a 9-card spread, past energy, future, present and future. The past is going to be representing about the energy that you're bringing into the period. Energy of the present is what you're going to be dealing with, and the future energy is the potential outcome. At the end, there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 9th house, this could be for you. Cross watchers are more than welcome. Thank you for all the support, however it comes. Everything is in the description box. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Sagittarius, let's dive in. What's going on? One more. Okay, so the energy you're bringing into the period. Okay. Very confident. Confident despite pain. What are you going to be dealing with? Okay. I really hope this is an 8. Oof, nearly. It's still good. Oh, interesting. It is an 8 to a certain extent. Okay, fantastic. Right, so yes, wonderful things are coming. 9 of Cups, but it's delayed. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment, Jupiter in Pisces, so the Wheel of Fortune meets the Hangman. The Hangman has got you on pause for something whilst you heal. There's a strong emphasis on letting something go. And my guess is there's something around the heart chakra. We've got 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the Magician and the Hangman and the 10 of Swords. So it will soon change. The stall is something to do with maybe loss, betrayal, anger. I don't know. There could be so many different things. So you're coming into the energy, into the period with strength, with the Queen of Wands, but with the 3 of Swords. So there's like this confidence about you. I would say your exterior says something very, very different to what's possibly going off interior. But this is the issue. So like the Magician says with the Hangman, as above, so below, as within, so without. You can have this facade of strength all you want. But if we don't deal with what's going off internally, then basically the internal is in direct correlation with the external. So if the internal is full of pain, anger, anguish, bogged down energies, that's going to play out in your environment. Whether that's people putting on you, whether that's just opportunities not going anywhere, whether it's just that 9 of Cups energy of stalled wish fulfillment. It's like, you know, there's a wish fulfillment coming. You can feel it, you can see it, you can visualize it, you can almost taste it, but it's not there. And there's something about the internal, and the internal is connected to the 3 of Swords. Now the 3 of Swords is Saturn in Libra, so it is the world meets justice. So this could be a feeling of justice hasn't been served, or this could be a feeling that there's some sort of lessons that have applied to something in your past. I don't know. The good news, what the energies that you're going to be dealing with are the Fool, the 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. Now, this could be a situation here where the universe intervenes and says, right, here's your new beginning. And it's going to be, if you're not willing to accept it, we're going to put so much burden on you that you have no choice but to put these 9 wands down so that you can start afresh. And that 9 of Wands is wedged between the 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. So this is where recognizing where reciprocity is given, where maybe where you need to take a rest. At the moment, this might be you. Come on, let's go, everybody. And everybody else is like, no, we need to rest. I don't know. Interestingly, you did have that major conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus in your 6th house, which focused on health, daily habits, your your intricacies, your day-to-day things, your relationships with pets, those little nuances that we do every day, getting a routine together. The outcome is the 6 of Wands, fantastic. It's a 6 and I wanted an 8, but if we break it down, it's Jupiter in strength. So it's the Wheel of Fortune meets that strength card. So 108, a very, very auspicious number. We have the Sun and we have the 3 of Cups. You are going to be celebrating by the end of this year. Less than that, probably. I would say, you know, you might be looking at 6 months, you'll be celebrating in 3. There's something requires you to heal something from whatever has caused this 3 of Swords. So back to that internal, external aspect. Every organ responds to sound, frequency, vibration. So if we match that frequency to the specific organ, we essentially can create harmony. And the world is magical in the sense of we can. One of the things that always stands out for me when I talk about this type of thing was in one of, I forget which one, but in one of Dr. Joe Dispenza's books, he speaks of, and I'm paraphrasing here, so forgive me if it's not exact. He speaks of the power of the mind, or the placebo effect type. I bet it's that. You are the placebo. And he spoke of somebody who thought he was cursed, that his organs were going to disintegrate. They started to pack in. They started to really wear down, and went to the hospital. He was, you know, really waning very, very quickly, and the doctor decided to pretend, give him anaesthetic, pretend surgery, just didn't make an incision and a stitch, and then they found like this dead lizard and put it in a petri dish and showed him the next morning saying, oh, we got this out. And then within days he was miraculously recovered. His organs started healing. And it's the power of the mind. It's the power of that sort of intention. So if you put that intention into some sort of frequency for per organs, like I say, the aim here is the heart, I feel, because it's something that feels hurt, pain, suffering. I'm hearing, especially with the world meets temperance here in the centre of your spread, and the world meets justice here with the 3 of Swords. So the world is Saturn, but I'm hearing Ordinary World by Duran Duran, and that's kind of about loss and acceptance and that feeling of getting back to what is ordinary. There's something that's kind of recognising that we need to tune into our internal system so that our external can match it. So if we tune in, heal that internal, you're going to see the opportunities coming. Success is yours. And the 6 of Wands, the Sun and the 3 of Cups, this is confidence, this is exuberance, this is a very happy inner child and just laughter and playfulness, which is fantastic. The problem is at the moment, the face that you're putting on doesn't reflect what's going off internally, and because of that, the energy that is at play in your life, whether this is opportunities, it just doesn't seem to, it's not there, it's not flowing. It will, but we need to recognise what this is. So, pains of the past, heartbreak, grief, anger, frustration, they're all stored in our energy centres. There's a lot of yellow here as well, so there could be some issues with the solar plexus. When we accept this, and it's something to do with the past, 3 of Swords and the 6 of Cups, something to do with the past pains. We will look for death card, because we've got the 6 of Cups, which is Sun in Scorpio, and we've got the Sun in your outcome. So it's something to do with whatever death represents for you. Death is change, doesn't have to be physical. If it has been physical, I'm sorry for your loss. There's something here that's aligning you to greater things, but we need to clear the space. It's like the pains of the past have served their purpose to create who you are today. You know, no regrets. The good, the bad, the ugly has been some sort of, as much as it's painful to hear, a necessary process to create who you're supposed to be. So let's check out. I want to see where the Wheel of Fortune is as well, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here and the Wheel of Fortune in that Six of Wands. Well, that's nice to see. We've got the Tower is next to the Star and the Lovers. So there's some significant shift. There's a shake-up that's happening in your life right now, and it's requiring you to have hope and faith. So this could have been breakups, possibly. But if you have hope and faith, there is something wonderful that comes from it. Because interestingly, that's Mars, that's Gemini, and you guys, which is Temperance, are wedged between the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. So the Nine of Swords is Mars in Gemini. Tower hits the Lovers. So you might have had to go through some sort of transition, leaving something behind, maybe make a difficult decision to go your own way. The Hermit is also a time of isolation and meditation, you know, really seeing what it is that you desire. So meditation could be a very key thing at the moment here to, you know, release control. We don't meditate to control our thoughts. We meditate to allow our thoughts not to control us. So there's something significant about that. Death is with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Something shifted. I think you gave to something. The Eight of Wands is Mercury in Sagittarius, so the Magician meets the Temperance card. I think you gave a lot of energy to something that wasn't returned in some format. But with an open heart, this transforms and somebody very, very good comes into. Two of Swords is Moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins and a win-win outcome is forecast. Straight after that, we have that Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Swords. The universe is moving you away from disappointment. The universe is saying that win-win outcome is forecast. You are going to be celebrating life. But there's a need to really, I would be getting very curious as to listening to frequencies. I would be getting very curious as to looking at the internal organs as a representation of our emotions. Everything is energy. Emotion, energy, in motion, emotion. When you recognize whatever this is, there's strong energy of Leo here. Leo is the most confident sign. When you kind of heal this heart just goes wide open. And when our hearts are wide open, we are electromagnetic beings. You know, take away all pain situations that has happened in your life and just break it down to energy itself. And everything represents a frequency and everything is drawn via electromagnetism. You think if your heart is massively open, you bring in everything that you desire. And at that stage, you trust your frequency. You trust that the energy you're emitting is a reflection of what's internal. Because at the moment, there's a facade, and I don't mean that in a horrible sense that you're not being yourself. It's a brave face, putting on a brave face for something, the beautiful thing that I'm seeing in the future, you won't need to put on a brave face because there'll be nothing need to put. It'll be just confidence without the bravery aspect of things. How interesting. There was one more thing I wanted to say and I've gone blank. What was it? Saturn's with the three. Oh, that was it. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is that card of putting on that brave face. Yeah, look at that. It's because of the that Three of Cups. In the future, you're going to be celebrating, but there's something about finding that Ace of Cups, that's the open heart. At the moment, you're pouring it away. You might be avoiding something to look at. Saturn in Pisces is having you really reflect what you need to work on here. And there's the World meets the Hangman. We need to let go of that stagnancy, which is stopping this Nine of Cups energy. So very interesting reading. This is recognizing that the reason why maybe things aren't going quite as you want at the moment is because there's something still lingering from the past. Whether this is a conversation that needs to take place, whether this is an acceptance that somebody or something that happened to you was just bad, and that acceptance that nothing can change it. It is what it is, and you look forward to a brighter future. Things can change overnight, and incidentally, the Fool and the Nine of Cups can indicate overnight success. Okay. Interesting read. In your extended, we'll leave these out. We'll clarify these because I kind of want to touch on what this pain is, but I also want to see what this success looks like, it looks fantastic. Okay. Look at that. Let go of the pain of the past. Celebrate it for what it is. You know, the memories, and that's another thing about the pain of the past. Our bodies don't know the difference between a memory and what's happening right now. So if you keep ruminating about the past, your nervous system is taken straight back to that energy. Your hormones are releasing the energy of cortisol, putting you in fight or flight, and you're back to square one. Send the past love. Thank it for what it did, what it taught you. And then move forward. 6 plus the 3 equals a 9. Sagittarius gets its wish fulfillment. Okay? So yeah, I'll clarify these. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. We have Leo, Saturn in Sagittarius, Saturn in Libra, Sun in Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Jupiter in Leo, Mercury in Cancer, Jupiter in Pisces, Moon in Taurus, Moon in Sagittarius, Saturn in Leo, Jupiter in Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sun in Gemini, Venus in Scorpio, Venus in Cancer, Saturn in Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Mars in Gemini and Virgo. We have Wands, we have Cups, we have Swords, we have Pentacles. Everyone's here. Those of you stand out, so let me know. See you soon.